Hi, my name is Susan Lilly and I work for WVU Extension Service and the Family Nutrition Program. Today, I would like to show you how to make oven-baked sweet potato planks or wedges. And this is a very easy recipe. It calls for very few ingredients. You will need 2 sweet potatoes and you're going to need a half a teaspoon of salt and 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper, and you are going to need some type of non-stick cooking spray. And the first thing we're going to do is I have already prepped my vegetables and washed my hands. I scrubbed my sweet potatoes and I cut off any of the spots that might not have looked too appealing. I cut those off. And I've already pre-done one of the potatoes, but we're going to do one together. The first thing we need to do though is we're going to preheat our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, so it'll be ready when we're ready. And the next thing I'm going to do is spray our pans with a little bit of non-stick cooking spray. And I'm going to put that on our pans. Now I'm also using a little bit of parchment paper, and I would like to test it, but I did not get that done today. But you might not need the spray originally if you're using the parchment paper, so you might want to try that at home. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut this sweet potato in half. Sweet potatoes are very healthy. We left the peel on, so we're getting lots of fiber, and we're getting lots of vitamins and minerals that our bodies need. And this is one of our dark orange vegetables we should be eating more of. Now, this is a root vegetable. It grows underground. If you didn't want to use sweet potatoes, you could use other root vegetables like parsnips or turnips, even a mixture of all of them together, and sweet potato and regular baking potatoes. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut it in half. Now, they are pretty dense. You want to be careful when you're cutting, and I'm just going to try to take it slow and split it in half. So there we go, it's split in half. So the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut each half into 8 wedges. So what I did is I just kind of all eyeballed it, and I did just little slits to count how many wedges, and then I'm going to go back. It's kind of like a little pre-cut lines to follow. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So I want to do the same thing on this one. Pre-cutting my little wedges. Now, one thing you want to remember is the thicker your wedges, the longer they're going to have to cook, because your cooking time is going to be 20 to 30 minutes. So if you cut really thick planks, you're going to be cooking it quite a bit longer than that. And you're just wanting to cook it until it's just about done. And you know, I'm keeping my fingers away. I'm trying to stay on top of the knife so I don't have my fingers down there where they're going to get bit. All right, so do this one. And last one. Use a little pressure and get it down. All right, so there we have our planks. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay our planks out on our pan that we have already pre-sprayed. I'll get them on there. We'll spread them out. May not be able to get them all on to this one. All right. So now you're going to want to take that cooking spray again, and you're just going to give them a light coat. And I am using an olive oil spray. And then we are going to just lightly salt and pepper them. Salt and pepper. All right. I didn't even use all my salt, so. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pop these in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes, and then we will pop them back out and see how they're doing. Okay, so we've gotten our sweet potatoes out of the oven to check them. I'm just gonna see how tender they are there. Pretty tender, even our thicker pieces. Now remember, the thicker you cut these, the longer it'll take for them to bake. Now, they're ready to go. If you wanted to, you could add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to them, just to add a little bit of extra flavor. I'm just gonna sprinkle just a little bit on one pan. I'm gonna leave the other pan the way it is because I want to taste them both ways. Okay, so we have our sweet potato planks. These would make a great snack when the kids come home from school. This would make a great a side dish for any meal. If I fix these with the 2 sweet potatoes, that would feed 8 adults 4 wedges each and 16 children 2 wedges each. And this is a really easy recipe. So I hope you enjoy.